Hey guys, what's up? Aaron Strange here with another recent video game pickups. And I'm gonna try my damnedest not to fucking ramble on for 45 minutes like usual in these videos, so I'm gonna just try to fucking blow right through these games, because not a lot of them I've played, so here we go. Xanac. It's a top-down shooter in the vein of 1941 by Capcom. I could only get to the second level when I played this because it's fucking hard as shit. Good old black box NES of volleyball. I played this as a child and played this again 20 years later by the other day, and I suck at it. I cannot remember how the fuck to play it. The guys just all jump all over the place, and just like in real life when I was in fucking junior high school and high school, I fucking sucked at sports, but I didn't mind volleyball, but I still fucking sucked at it, and I suck at it digitally, so moving on. Heavy shredding. Could that be any more flamboyant? It's pink as all fuck. Anyway, yeah, it's a snowboarding game. It's pretty fun, actually. I don't mind it. I kind of like slalom better, but whatever. That one has its moments. Jaws by fucking LJN. Good God, this game. I remember my neighbor had this, and we used to go over and play his Nintendo games before we got our own, and this game is hard as shit and boring as shit. I wanted to hate on it, but playing it just sucks. Never mind. Dick Tracy for NES. I remember renting this when I was a kid. Haven't played it since, so, yep. Dick Tracy. Ikari Warriors. Fantastic fucking arcade game that used to be across the street from my mother's house when we were children. Going across to play it all the time. But, NES, it's alright if you can get past the controls. It's SNK. How can you go wrong with SNK? Fantastic games. My games just hit each other. 10-yard fight. Guilty. I know nothing about fucking sports. Didn't know 10-yard fight was a football thing. I mean, obviously the cover, black box art. Love the black box art. Shows that it's a fucking football game. Or this guy is pulling out a brown pixelated turd and pulling it out of each one of those guys' bent over asses. But, yeah, 10-yard fight. Why can't it just be people, like, guys fighting and beating the shit out of each other like Fight Club? No, it's gotta be a football game. Know nothing about football in real life, know nothing about football digitally. Moving on. Sesame Street 1, 2, 3 featuring Astro Glover and Ernie's Magic Shapes. And the first game, apparently, with Glover is a math game. I should probably play this because I'm fucking horrible at fucking math and just about everything pertaining to school. Just like the sports that I just showed you guys. As I mentioned before, my wife got me an Xbox One. Got a couple of games and it came with a couple of games. I got the white bundle. Came with Sunset Overdrive. And yeah, they give you the digital copy, which I somewhat don't like. I like physical shit. And yeah, the game's fucking awesome. The game is awesome. Get it if you have the system, because it's cool. And if you don't have the system, pick up the system and get the game. Game's fun as shit. There it is, Sunset Overdrive. Also, I bought a game for myself that day when I first picked up the Xbox, Killer Instinct. Again, this was a digital game, but you can buy a physical disc that only has Season 1, which is like half the characters, or a quarter of the characters. It's good. I haven't played it since, which was a while ago. I like it. Grew up with the older Killer Instincts. If I knew you back then at the arcade across the street from my mother's, I'm not just saying this, I was the master at the original Killer Instinct. The fucking master. Knew the 99 hit combos with Cinder and Idol, or Idol, whatever his name was. Loved Jago. All the characters in that game. I fucking love that game. New one, pretty good. I kind of suck at it. Moving on. Lastly, Halo the Master Chief Collection. The wife also picked this up for me. If you want me to go on about Halo 4, check out my Halo 4 Aaron Strange episode. Sorry, I got something in my throat. All the Master Chief games, all the Halo games feature Master Chief all in one collection, running 60 frames per second, which I didn't know that there was a difference until I went back to play 30 frames per second. There's definitely a difference. Yeah, I could go on forever about this, like how it doesn't fucking work the way it's fucking supposed to still a month and a half after the fucking game came out. Actually, it might be 2 months by the time this video goes up. But other than that, when it does feel like fucking working, the game's a fucking masterpiece. Moving on. When I picked up the Halo Master Chief Collection, it also came, thankfully, with this cool book. It has all fucking like 110 plus maps in the game that are in the multiplayer segments of each of the Halo games. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But it would be good to like go through, like, here we go, Ivory Tower, to know all the weapon loadouts for each of the stages. Yeah, if the fucking game worked when it fucking was supposed to, what the fuck? Also, I got another Nintendo Power featuring the Battletoads, one of my favorite games. I used to be able to beat this when I was a kid by cheating with Game Genie, but I could make it to the last level not cheating with Game Genie. But anyway, this issue holds a lot of memories for me. Obviously, it's the Battletoads. I love the fucking Battletoads, and it has a badass motherfucking Battletoads comic book in it. Woo! Strange side note, I loved this issue so much when my friend gave it to me that, and lost it. This is a different copy, but the one that my friend gave me, I used to copy every single one of these panels and make my own Battletoads comic book, and I was so fucking proud of it because it came out pretty good for like a 9-year-old. And I left the artwork out, the comic book, on the manila paper, or whatever the hell fucking kind of paper it was that I used to draw it on. And I woke up the very next day, and my cat, love you, Max, rest in peace, Max fucking puked all over the fucking comic book. I was heartbroken. But I still love you, Max. Well, that concludes recent game pickups number 5. Not too many, not too many. Didn't spend too much. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Aaron Strange out!